Okay, so I'm going to explain the sequence of tenses that is used when reporting speech or when talking about indirect speech. What we're looking at here is a speech, which is what somebody says, what comes out of their mouth. So graphically, what we do is we use a speech bubble to to say like what people are going to say. When we do it in writing, we put quotation marks around the text. That's what the person says, right? So what we're doing now is we are reporting speech. So what happens? I have several statements in different tenses that this little girl might say. She says, for example, I like pizza. It is my favorite. So she's talking about the present, about her tastes in the present. Yesterday she ate pizza. So she says, yesterday I ate pizza. These are the words coming right out of her mouth. And tomorrow I will also eat pizza. So she's talking about the future. And here she's talking about the past again. She's using the present progressive. I've never eaten mushroom pizza to tell us something that hasn't happened before now. So it's still the past, right? So this little girl is telling us about her taste in pizza and her experience with pizza. And she's doing that at a specific point in time. So when she's telling us that yesterday she ate pizza, she's talking about the past. When she's telling us that tomorrow she's going to eat pizza, she will eat pizza, she's talking about her future then. What happens with reported speech is that time continues. And we have a new now. So when we are repeating what she said, we have to change a lot of things. We have to change the person. So for example, I won't say she said I like pizza. She said that she likes pizza because she's the one that's talking. But since this was in the past, we have to change also the tense. Why do we change the tense? For a lot of reasons. Okay, let's say, for example, this is something that she said when she was little, and since then she has become lactose intolerant and allergic to tomatoes, so she can't eat pizza. Or she has experienced new cuisine, so her taste is not in pizza anymore. Now she likes sushi, or now she likes something more elaborate, right? So that's another reason, right? Because we're not talking about what the now when she said it, when she liked pizza. So we have to change the verb. So as you can see, present tense changes to past because we don't know if it's true anymore. So she said that it is my favorite. We would have to change it to that, it was her favorite. Okay, so we're changing the tenses of the verb because we can't guarantee that it's true anymore. There are other things that we change. We change the pronouns. As you see here, she's talking about herself, and here we have to change it to her, to she, and or her instead of my, because she's the one that's talking, not us that are repeating the information. Like I mentioned in class, this depends on the context, right? But since what we are practicing is changing things and changing everything, in your assignments, you should change everything. Imagine that you don't know when it was said in the past, so you can't keep the time expressions either. For example, yesterday was here. It was her yesterday, but it's not our yesterday anymore. So we need to change it to the day before. So she said that the previous day. She, and since this is in the past, it was the past for her, but now it's the past before the past. This is when she said it. Now that is in the past. She said that, and this yesterday was before the past. we use the present perfect. Sorry, the past perfect. The past perfect is the tense that we use to talk about the past before the past. So she said that the previous day she had eaten pizza. Okay. The past perfect is formed by putting the auxiliary had and the past participle of the verb. Okay. So ate changes to had eaten because it happened previously. Tomorrow she said I will also eat pizza. Now tomorrow again is not our tomorrow right now when we are reporting. It's the tomorrow of when she said it. So it would be the following day or the next day. The next day she and will. If you remember when we change will to like a past version or an imaginary version, we change it to would. She would also eat. Okay. Because we don't know if it really happened, right? So we're just imagining. She said will, but since we're talking about the past, we change it to would. And that basically is the sequence of tenses. What we're doing is doing a back shift of time, because when someone says something, it happens at a specific time, and the past is a certain past, and the future is a certain past. But when we repeat it, when we say what the person said, the saying happens in the past. So everything else has to shift to the past. So the present shifts to the past. Okay, like shifts to liked, was is shifts to was, had the past. Anything that happened in the past, like here, would change to past perfect. Will changes to like a past version of will. So we have modals. Modals may changes to might. We've seen these already, how the modals change to like a past version of themselves. And then anything that happened in the past. Okay, so what you have to do is take a look at the sentences, and rather than focus maybe on the grammar, focus on when it happened. Okay, I have never eaten mushroom pizza. She said that she had never eaten mushroom pizza. Why? Because it happened before. She said it. So again, anything that happened before is going to change to past perfect. The verb had, auxiliary had in the past, and the past participle of the verb. Okay? And basically that is the sequence of tenses. All the tenses, when you are repeating them, there's a shift because everything that happened shifted to the past.